Hello everyone. Today we will study writing 2. Before that, let's review what we learned in writing 1. How to write English. Review. Step 1. Analyze the structure of the sentence. Divide it into several short sentences. I eat breakfast. Like this sentence, English has a structure of subject, verb, object. One sentence is structured around verb. If you have a concept of this structure, you can easily figure out how many sentences are put together for the question presented above. For example, this sentence can be divided as these two. When you compose English sentence, you can analyze the suggested sentence and divide it into several sentences with a structure of subject, verb, object. Step 2. Sentence by sentence into English. Translate the divided short sentences to English one by one. Translating the sentences to English one by one is not that difficult. It can be translated as he left his native place. It can also be written as that fellow, the person, the man. Nobody knows which is the right answer. You have to choose the right words according to the situation in which you are writing or speaking. I wrote his native place above, but it can be more natural to say his hometown or his home. Or maybe he's leaving his country. In that case, you can write his country, his nation. Instead of left, the feeling of leaving home may be emphasized by saying went away from. Please abandon the think what is the answer. There is no right answer for every situation. It simply has an appropriate expression for each situation. So, when you want to express a sentence in English, imagine the situation and try to express it based on the situation. Step 3. Linking sentences. Make a complex sentence by using grammar that connects the translated short sentences. At first, we analyzed how many sentences were composed in one sentence. Then, we translated the sentences one by one. The final step is to link the translated sentences. We learned how to connect sentences like this while studying grammar at school. So, we can make this sentence. The reason why he left his native place is not known to anybody. How to write advanced English writing. You have to consider cultural differences. After the basic translation stage in English writing, that translates Mongolian to English, you can feel that Eastern culture and English-speaking culture are different. For example, in the East, he is a good student, he studies well. It sounds natural to say. In English, he is a good student, he studies well. It would sound very unnatural. So, even a sentence that is not grammatically wrong can be a very strange expression in a community that uses English as its first language. If you change the example above to natural English, he is a good student and a hard worker. It will sound more natural. The reason for these differences in expressions is that writing must reflect cultural differences beyond language differences. This is not always the case, but there is a difference in the Asian school environment that there is a tendency to emphasize a lot of study in the classroom. And in English-speaking countries, a variety of areas, including extracurricular activities, are reflected in student evaluation. This is probably not the easy part to learn. However, whenever you encounter articles written in English or movies and dramas, it will be an important way to learn the unique expressions and differences of the English-speaking culture. There can be multiple correct answers. There is a proverb that your tongue can make or break you. So it means that depending on how you speak, it can make a huge difference in delivering the same message. For example, let's say that a friend A does not understand what you're saying. In that situation, when you say to the other friend B, A does not understand me well, there are two options. He didn't understand what I said. He misunderstood what I said. These two. Do you think the two sentences mean the same thing? What do native speakers think? The first is an expression of the way you intend to insert A as someone who doesn't understand well. The second is the usual expression of saying, I mistake my words. When you express the same thing in this way, the subtle changes in the way you use words can make the result very different. This logic also applies to advanced English writing. So, there can be multiple answers. The important thing is not to know which one is the correct answer, but to be able to judge the nuances of the answer. If you can judge up to this level of nuance, you will have no problem writing advanced English. These English skills are beyond the level of taking good at English tests. You can acquire it by reading English literature such as poetry, novels, or watching movies and dramas. Advanced English writing exercises. I'm attaching exercises for you. Translate it like last time and check the answer. The important thing is not to know which one is the correct answer. That's it for today's lecture. Next time, we will study email writing. Thank you for listening. See you next time.